So we're going to look at use case diagrams now. And first of all, let's understand what a use case is. Use cases are activities the system carries out. So for instance, in an email application, sending emails would be a use case. And use case diagrams are a way of graphically representing use cases. So an easy way for one to see exactly who's involved in a use case and what it's doing. Now, why are these models used? Well, the objective of a use case model is to identify and define all of the elementary business processes that the system must support. And there are really two levels that this can be done at: an overview level and a detailed level. At an overview level, you see just the main use cases, while at a detailed use case level, you'll see every specific use case. Now, what exactly happens in a use case diagram? There are really four things. First of all, you'll have your system boundary. Now, your system boundary, all your use cases will exist within the system, but outside the system boundary will be your actors, which are initiating these use cases or receiving responses. The last thing that you'll have will be the connecting lines between the actors and the use cases. So let's have a quick look in Visio at an example of a use case. So here I've made a use case already, and if I view the entire document and just make it a bit more readable, so I'm going to bring the system boundary in, and I've got some actors there. Okay, so if I have a look at this at the actual size, here's my system boundary. Now that's a square represented here, and inside my system I have all my various use cases. So in this instance, I've got two actors. I've got a customer actor who would exist outside of the system boundary, and I also have an order clerk who would also exist outside the system boundary. Now I'm just going to connect the order clerk actor with the use case of looking up an item availability. And the reason I'm doing this is that both my customer and my order clerk can perform this use case. Likewise, both my customer and my order clerk could create new orders. And also, both my customer and my order clerk could update orders. Now, there might be things that my customer actor could only do that my order clerk actor couldn't do. And those would also be listed within the system boundary, but what would happen is the customer actor would be connected to them, but the order clerk actor would not. The benefit of having all your use cases diagrams set up is it's a very quick way of identifying all of the different user roles. Each user role would be a different type of actor, and then all the functionality, all the business stuff that the system would need to do. And that's really all there is to use cases.